Oh shit, look at the arms. So a couple of months ago, back when I started my monk mode period and I made the decision to fucking shave my head, I pretty much made self-improvement like my one and only priority. My lifestyle could be just summed up, just like wake up, school, gym, work, sleep. Wake up, school, gym, record something for YouTube, sleep. And it was just a boring, repetitive, even monotonous cycle, and it really got into my head. It was pretty much boring. There wasn't any fun to it, and people will tell you on the internet, oh, you don't need fun to grow on the internet. But you know what's crazy? You know what's the craziest thing about that whole monk mode period I had, right? Sure, I've gained all the goals I've set for myself, right? My physique right now is looking better than ever. The sub count is increasing. I don't know if you noticed. This might be your first time here, but we're only at like 200 subscribers right now. But like the views are fucking skyrocketing currently. And the best part about all of this, my mental health was actually dropping. Like, I just found that so funny, right? Even though I was achieving all of the goals I had, my mental health was still dropping. Like, I still didn't speak to anybody. I was still a lonely guy who would just obsess over self-improvement and just sit close in his room, like, doing his hard work, whilst in reality being, like, too big of, like, a social outcast, too big of an introvert to go out and speak to people. So I'll just use self-improvement as my coping mechanism to do my work and work hard. I gained all the stuff I wanted. Sure, this stuff was amazing, right? I got better at fighting, my physique's better, I make more views on YouTube now, and everything's great. But I completely ignored what was going on here. I've completely neglected the mental side of things. I did not try to improve my mental health in the slightest in that time period. And it slowly started to stagnate. It's funny to me, right? Because that stuff that I used to talk about, right? The challenges I've set for myself, they used to actually be challenging to me. But because I kept doing them more often and I became more consistent and, more comfortable with it, it's like they don't bother me anymore. When I say to somebody that, oh yeah, I go to the gym twice a week, I train martial arts like twice a week, I'm on a basketball team, and it's like, they think like, oh shit, this guy's doing so many different things. His lifestyle must be so fucking hard. But it's like, in reality, like, I fucking love it. It's like, these things that I call hard work, they didn't feel like hard work at all. Bro, I was not putting myself out of my comfort zone at all. Not in the fucking slightest. I used to think that I was. But those things became routine to me. Those things became easier over time. And I wasn't actually stepping outside of my comfort zone. I used monk mode and self-improvement as like a bubble to close myself in so that I can focus on my work and not actually develop. I was developing the skills, yes, but I was not developing the fucking mind. Like when fucking David Goggins tell you to, oh, who's gonna carry the boats? Brother, you're carrying the fucking boats so that you can put them out on the lake and sit inside of the fucking boat. The actions you take are supposed to have a reason to them. If you're working on random fucking things but you don't actually have a goal to work for, it's like, fuck? Like, you're working at the gym to build the physique to look better. Imagine going to the gym and not even having goals for yourself. Like, really visualize that. When you ask a guy, why do you lift weights? Most of them will just tell you, oh, just to look good. They won't tell you by what date they want to look good. They won't tell you by when they want to bench a certain amount of weight. They don't care about that. They think that just because, they walk into the gym, they do their lazy little workout on fucking machines, they think it's gonna make a huge difference to their mental health. It'll improve their physique slightly, but like, they don't work on what's going on here. By you closing yourself in your little bubble, sitting on that monk mode, you're not actually developing yourself. And to make things even worse, I talked about how like my social skills were dropping, right? Because I wasn't hanging out with any friends, I would just sit in my room and do my work, right? Combining that with the fact that my buzz cut used to look absolutely fucking terrible, all of those things truly like fucking plummeted my lifestyle. It was getting worse and worse. And on top of all of that, to make all this even more worse, like, I lived under the illusion that, oh yeah, grades don't fucking matter. Grades don't matter if you have a plan for yourself without school. It's like, if you don't know what the fuck to do with yourself and your grades are also dropping, it's like, that's not how it fucking works. People will tell you on the internet, oh, school doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter if you have a plan. But most guys in my Discord server, they don't even know their purpose yet. Not even like purpose, they don't even have fucking hobbies. That's the best fucking part. Motherfuckers are looking for their purpose while they don't even have like hobbies to begin with. They don't even know the stuff they like to do. And here they are trying to find that one purpose task. And I cooked like I cooked dinner like 2 weeks ago, and I actually liked it. I found it fun, and my brain was in a flow state. So, oh yeah, that's my purpose. really like objectively look at your life and think to yourself, like, what are you doing? Don't turn self-improvement into a self-obsession. This is a quote that I really fucking like, and I've been using it very often in my videos because it's so accurate. When you start to focus on self-improvement so fucking much, it's not an improvement, it's a priority, then it becomes a self-obsession. When you improve something, it's not the main fucking priority, it's an enhancement to your already existing life, my friend. Don't make self-improvement like the downright fucking focus of your life, because then it'll turn from self-improvement to self-obsession, and you'll become like this weird, awkward guy nobody wants to fucking be around. And it's like, I've kind of been running away from the actual topic of the video. This is why most people have already clicked off, because the title of the video was like, self-improvement is making you a creep. It's making you a creep because most people don't give a fuck about that. Most people don't give a fuck about how big your muscles are or how good you are at fighting. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a self-improvement guy too. I'm not some like blue pill activist trying to convince you that this shit's wrong. No, I love martial arts. I love weightlifting, but you need to understand other people's perception on this topic is completely fucking different. 99% of people haven't touched a fucking dumbbell in the past 3 years. Okay, I made up that statistic, but you get the general idea. People look at this from a different perspective. They don't see self-improvement as like this sick, amazing journey that actually makes your life 20 times fucking better. No, they just seen 3 shorts of Andrew Tate where he insulted them, and now their overall opinion on self-improvement is negative. That's why when you come in like fucking grinding it and making it like whole personality, people are gonna find that a little bit weird. They're gonna find that a little bit odd because they don't think of self-improvement the same way as you do. And I know it's a little bit probably a little bit shocking, right? Because you're thinking to yourself, how can people not think about it this way? But you are in this game far deeper than they are. Their journey with self-improvement ends on just like 2 Andrew Tate YouTube shorts or maybe 1 Hamza video. You're not like that. You're not like that. You're far better than that. Here you are watching a motherfucker you're watching a 16-year-old kid with 200 subscribers and you're actually getting valuable information out of it. Do you really think that you're the same equally? Do you really think you're the same mental value? Do you think you have the same intelligence as these guys? No. No, it's just like your IQ levels, of course, are a little bit different, right? But the point that I'm trying to make is your desire to improve your life is far bigger than these guys down here. It's really, really not. It doesn't equal up, my friend. You're here and they're over here. Your drive to improve your life is completely fucking different. You look at self-improvement from a far different perspective. And you need to keep in mind that most people don't understand that. Most people don't understand that. So when you neglect your social skills, when you stop being a social human being and you adapt yourself to be an introvert, it's like when you go out into a social scenario, it's like you're back here. You're back to square one because you have not been working on your fucking social skills. And it bothers me so fucking much, right? Most guys, when they hop on self-improvement, they'll tell you, it's all about yourself, bro. It's all about yourself. Yeah, but these are your social skills. These are your fucking relationships. You should improve like your social side of things as well. Because it really, imagine this. Imagine you're this guy who's been lifting at the gym for like, I don't know, 2 years. You've been boxing for like 5 years. Just like, you have all of these different experiences Hamza told you to do. But when you see a cute girl at the same gym you always work out at, you're too scared to actually walk up to her. And even if you get the courage to walk up to her, you're suddenly here sitting there like, hey, you know, I was thinking that you, imagine how fucking awkward that would actually be. And here you are completely neglecting that side of your life. You're not improving the stuff that other people actually see. They can see your muscles, they can see how good you are at fighting, but they can't see the things down there if you're not working on them. So please, like, stop obsessing over self-improvement and actually like live a life worth living. Go out with your fucking friends. Everybody on the internet's trying to convince you that you shouldn't hang out with your fucking friends. The fuck? Like, genuinely think about this for a second. People on monk mode are trying to convince you that the way to live your life is to sit at home, closed in like a little fucking caveman, work on your little business for 6 months, you know, you work on your little side hustle, you make a little bit more money, and by the time you're finished with your monk mode period, you walk out like a literal fucking caveman. You feel like as if you were taken out of a time machine from like 5 million years ago, put it into the present. And now it's like you don't know how to communicate with the people around you. Because that's how you're going to feel after monk mode if you don't focus on your social skills. That's how I fucking felt. That's how I fucking felt before monk mode, right? I fucking loved being out of people. I was a huge extrovert. Keep this in mind. I was a big fucking extrovert before monk mode. But when I decided to shave my head, close myself into my room, and start this YouTube channel, start working on all of these different things, I made a shit ton of progress. I made a shit ton of progress. But the thing with social skills and the thing with like being a charismatic person is the type of skill that if you don't practice it, it slowly like starts to go down without you even realizing it. And by the time you do realize it, you're already down here. You're already down then. So really like emphasize. You should really fucking emphasize like your social skills and being a social human being. I can't find a other word with the same meaning as social. So I keep repeating it over and over. But I really hope you get the general idea of the message that I'm trying to send to you right now, okay? If you have further questions on this topic and you would love to talk to me directly, whilst also hanging out an amazing community of like-minded people who have the same goals, who have the same ambitions as you, and you want to grow together, join our Discord server. Join my Discord server. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything, you fucking dumbass. I don't even sell a product yet. I'm just genuinely trying to help you out right now. But yeah, if not, then fucking like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit if you want. So I'm not going to force you to do anything. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.